What's up, everyone? Welcome to Night Sky Wisdom and Tarot. I'm Alex, and I'm here to bring you a spread I call your breakthrough point. So instead of talking about blockages, I like to refer to them as breakthrough points because that gives you more of the understanding and the ability to visualize yourself actually, not superseding, but breaking through these points of entry into your next level of elevation. So this one is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and if you resonate, Venus and North Node as well. Please don't hesitate to drop a like. It really helps my channel out with the YouTube algorithm, and it also is a great energy exchange for tarot. I'm going to pull a 6-card spread to highlight your breakthrough point and then the advice for spirit as to how to actually get through that and what the outcome might be. This is for Scorpio. I said that right? Yeah, I said that. And I'll clarify as necessary to get a more detailed insight into what the messages are for you. I consider this kind of timeless, so whenever you come across it, this one is meant for you. Okay, so let's cut the deck. And let's get. Ooh. Ooh. Let's get this more into the frame. Are we good? Okay. So I'm seeing that for the Scorpios that this message is for, you recently came into some success. Sun is the happiest card in the deck. Something really had you like light on your feet. You felt free. It was like, finally, I made it in some aspect of your life. This has put you in Page of Wands. So now it's like you're frolicking, enjoying this new territory. Now, the Sun could represent either an actual destination point. So let's say let's say you're a lawyer and you were trying to pass the bar, but you finally did it. Now you get to celebrate and break free and maybe pursue some other secondary interests that you weren't able to because you had to table it. This could also indicate the feeling that you got for finally realizing where your sun is, or kind of where your star is, right? And the sun is a star, right? Or did we change that designation? I don't know, guys, but you get what I'm saying. It's a similar type of energy, but I feel like the sun is more experiencing it. But whatever this is, whether you've already attained it or whether or not you've just discovered it, you are elated, excited, like overjoyed. It's put you in this place again where now you feel like you can pursue other things. So whatever this sun moment was, it allowed you to free up a lot of your energy towards other pursuits. Now, it's showing your breakthrough point as a 10 of Swords, which would indicate to me that there is some lingering pain that hasn't been brought to finality yet. Now, this could be something in your more recent energy, even recent meaning even in the last couple of years, but maybe pain from a divorce that you didn't really work through, pain from a broken connection in friendship, pain from disappointments of the past. So you can totally experience, y'all, I don't know what's going on with my lighting. I hope y'all can see this. But you can totally experience sun in one aspect of your life, but still be kind of overlooking other parts of your life that you need to close some chapters on. And again, I'm going to clarify, so we'll get more insight onto what that is. The spirit is advising you to keep your eyes on the star, to hone into whatever brought you this happiness from the sun, and focus on your ultimate objective at hand. For some reason, this is going to be the thing that allows you to lay all of that previous pain to rest. So maybe there were other pursuits or other passions that you had that you went for that really ended up to maybe not only be a disappointment, but maybe you suffered a loss as a consequence, and that greatly affected maybe your confidence and self-esteem, your sense of self-worth maybe. You need to acknowledge it for what it was, and it was a learning lesson. Maybe it wasn't the right place, the right time, whatever it was, but it needs to come to a close. Your feelings on that subject matter. And Spirit is saying if you're able to do that, you'll not only have the experience the sun in this aspect of your life, because I really feel like this is a certain aspect, right? Not necessarily overall. But you'll also have the Ten of Cups, which means that you will open yourself up to all areas of abundance. Not only that particular thing or that particular moment, but you'll be able to expand happiness into your love life, into your relationship with your children. You'll experience abundance. You'll be able to have a solid foundation. All of those things. So we're definitely, this is a great spread. But we definitely need to drill down to get a little bit more specific, because I want to know, to help you determine whether or not this is your reading, what is this sun energy we see in the recent past for Scorpio? Spirit, please help. They said four of these little shuffles like this, so bear with me. What's this sun energy in the recent past for Scorpio? Did I do 4? Okay. And we're going to cut the deck. Okay. King of Cups, the Moon, the King of Pentacles. Jeez. So yes. Whatever this was, it provided you abundance. There was some spiritual upgrades as well as a part of it. It's like you realize your ability to manifest abundance, and you found some peace and comfort on a spiritual side as well, really understanding your intuition a little bit better, your ability to manifest, being kind of the king of all you survey with regards to your spiritual health and your emotional health, which was probably what opened the door for you actually exposing some of these other things you need to look at. So yes, you experienced the sun in one area of your life. This is indicating finances and spirituality, but maybe with regards to the fieriness, the passion within you, or maybe regards to making better decisions as far as your source energy. Those were the areas that had some struggle. Maybe before you followed your intuition with regards to following a certain pursuit, and you ended up falling flat on your face. Maybe you made decisions and you thought then you knew beyond a shadow of a doubt it was the right thing to do, and it ended up being the wrong thing and it cost you money. So in these areas of your life, with regard to your pentacles and your cups, happiness. In other areas, the moon, because you have the moon under the sun. That's opposing energy. So maybe the joy you experienced in some aspects of your life further highlighted the dissatisfaction in others. Blame Mercury retrograde, okay? That's what we're doing right now. Everything is Mercury retrograde. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Now let's clarify this Page of Wands. So it opened you up to pursue other ventures. It opened you up, and this is your wand energy, actually. So, with you mastering your cups, which is your emotions, and your pentacles, which is your money, even if you don't have all of the money and you're not completely like, you still have a little emotional outburst every now and then. The point is that you actually understand what you can tap into, those tools to reel it in and to manifest in those areas. So now we're in wand energy. Now you're starting to play around with intuition. You know, you get a hunch, you follow it. You put $5 into this little stock account. This is just an example. It's not enough money to necessarily, you know, it's lunch money or snack money nowadays, right? It's money for a snack. And you realize all of a sudden the next day the $5 is worth, let's say it's crypto. Let's say the $500 is worth $200. You were right. So now you start playing with other aspects of your intuition. Something's telling me, you know, I haven't been to, I don't know, Macy's in a while to go shopping. Something's telling me to go look there for this item I'm looking for. You walk in there and Not only is it on sale, it's on clearance, and you were just about to pay full price. You're playing with your intuition a little bit. I feel Spirit is telling me where you are running into a wall sometimes. Well, let's clarify the Page of Wands first. Okay, let's cut. Let's see. 8 of Wands, more Wands. 10 of Cups again. Oh my goodness. And 5 of Cups. Okay, so that makes sense because that brings you into the morning energy. What is it? Or not morning. The moon energy. The morning energy is tied to the moon energy. Does that make sense? But yeah, so now you're playing around with your intuition. You're starting to make take more action based off of your intuition. And as you do that, the wands grow. And you're getting even closer to this 10 of Cups. Because in my opinion, even though you don't see the sun literally in the 10 of Cups, it is part of the bigger picture. So the sun is the part of, and eventually it shines down on everything, right? You're headed in that direction, but in you following your intuition, you realize, oh, wait a minute, there's some residual disappointments from the past. Now this is in Cups, but this is the grieving card. I believe this is you, even though this is 5 of Cups. This is where the Swords energy comes in. Swords is the mind energy. This is where we get stuck in our heads. So you hit a roadblock because now, you know, these doubts creep in. Now the memories of bad decisions and choices in the past. Because remember, Ace of Swords is clarity. So this is where you start thinking about the times where you thought you had clarity and you were totally wrong and it resulted in a loss. But even though you look back on that, it has become a hindrance because it's like you learned the lesson. You're able to move forward from them. But for some reason, you keep mentally moving backwards. And it's a blockage point between you and the ultimate 10 of Cups. So the beautiful thing about this reading is that for the Scorpios that this reading is for, you are experiencing advancement, changes. You're discovering new aspects of you and how to utilize these different energies and abilities available to you. And you're clearing out the residual pain of the past. This isn't so much like you're in a horrible place trying to get into a stable place. This is like you're in a good place trying to get to a great place. That's the beauty of this reading. So let's clarify the 10 of Swords energy, which is in your... This is a position that I consider, what did I say it was called? The key, oh Lord. Your point of entry, your entry point, your breakthrough point. Blame Mercury. That's who we're blaming. Mercury. The 10 of Swords as your breakthrough point. Spirit, what is this 10 of Swords for Scorpio as their breakthrough point? Can we get more information on the 10 of Swords? Page of Cups. Woo! Lord, I thank you. I don't know what's going on with my intuition lately. Literally, I'm calling out cards and they're coming. I know not so much in this. Oh, child. Ace of Swords is clarity. Remember? And I said that's the thing that you start questioning is your Swords energy. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I didn't even get to the third card. That just threw me. Here's more Swords energy. 2 of Swords. You get to these. You don't trust you don't trust when you have enough information and you have the clarity. Everything around you reflects that you're moving in the right direction. You feel like, hey, I felt that before. So listen, you start acting based off of intuition. The intuition you're playing with, you're growing, it's developing, or off of your feelings. You start acting based off of emotion, but your emotions have been mastered. So you understand when you need to act off of them. You start making actions based off of emotion, right? Or your intuition. That could be intuition as well. And then you get clarity. As you move along, you trust the universe, you trust yourself, you trust God. You get even more clarity on how to wrap up whatever it is you're trying to do or how to implement or what the next step is. But then you get in your head. Two of Swords, this person can completely, totally see. They are peeking right up under that blindfold. Nothing is hidden from them. It's like they're waiting on. It's like the person, it's like when we get in this energy of God, can you send me a sign? If this ain't the man for me, send me a sign. And then God literally has a parakeet. Like I'm in Georgia. So I'm in the state of Georgia. Because everybody who watches me is not from the US. I'm in the state of Georgia, right? And it's like, God, send me a sign if this man is not for me. And literally a parakeet that's only seen off the southern shores of Australia somewhere flies across my path, chasing a cockatoo and shits on my head. Excuse my language. But that's ridiculous, right? But I saw it and it happened. Is that not a sign? Like, when would that ever happen? Then I'm like, okay, but I need another sign. This is like, you got all the information, you got all the clarity, and then you kind of like, ooh, you freeze. So, Spirit is saying, now the star is also healing. Okay, so this is not only ultimate wish fulfillment, but this is healing. So I'm thinking, now that I think about it in that way, your advice is also healing and finality, because it's like the Ten of Swords is your breakthrough point, right? You can't heal until you stop stabbing or allowing other people to stab you in the back, or stabbing yourself in the back, if that's even physically possible. But you get what I'm saying. You have to stop injuring yourself and stop hurting yourself to begin the healing process. So you have to trust. Well, remove yourself from situations and spaces and places that continue to spiritually injure you, whatever that means. And if it's not possible for you to remove yourself from those situations, you're going to have to learn to come up with tools to alchemize that negative energy so that it doesn't affect your ability to continue to move forward and follow your inner guidance and your voice, because you have already touched on the joy of mastery in certain areas of your life. Now, to get to these final levels of mastery, again, it's going to require you to let some things go, or to view some things differently in your life, so that you can end the cycle of constant pain that you put yourself in from dealing with those situations, which ultimately also leads to you losing focus, losing clarity, and feeling like you don't know which way to go next when you really do. So let's clarify this star, which is not only the wish fulfillment, but also the healing. Spirit, can we get clarity on the star? I'm not doing poppers. I'm doing pulls. Okay. So, Spirit, can we get clarity on the star for Scorpio? Okay. Let's cut the deck again. Ace of Cups. That's also healing energy. It really is. Eight of Swords, getting in your head again. Eight of Cups, walking away from what no longer serves you. So yeah, to heal, you really have to accept the gifts that you're getting from the universe. You're being so guided right now. Again, you're asking for signs, you're getting them. You're asking for help, you're going to get it. Your ability to manifest in this earthly realm is very high right now. You're very powerful right now, Scorpio. So once you've been granted what you're asking for, don't get so much in your head that you're not even able to see to grab the cup. Eight of Swords is in your head energy, but it's not. It's self-inflicted. You have like these not. Really, could these swords really keep you bound in reality? Or could you just move them or walk around them? It's not even fully encompassing this person. This loosely wrapped cloth is not keeping them locked up. They could easily remove that and take off the blindfold. So because of the pain of the past, it's like you're not accepting the healing and the guidance of the present. Accept it and walk away from what no longer serves you. Walk away from those old ways of thinking, because what you're walking right towards is your Ten of Cups. I think things for the Scorpios I'm talking to, what God is saying is open your eyes to how great things are going for you right now, because maybe you're not used to it. This is not for people who are necessarily in Ten of Swords energy. This is for people who have things to celebrate, but that residual energy of disappointment from your past was it was such a prevalent theme for you that it's almost like you can't trust all of this good stuff, because in your mind the bottom always falls out. Ten of Cups. Spirit, can we clarify the Ten of Cups as an outcome? This Seven of Swords keeps popping up in these outcome positions, and that is self-deceit. Six of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, don't allow this. This is just Spirit reiterating what they've already said a million times in this spread, which is to stay, to master this Swords energy, you have got to stop deceiving yourself and feeling like you can't trust the guidance that you see before you. So now you got to think of ways to do it on your own terms. It's like you're being granted all of the guidance, wisdom, protection, energy, manifestation ability that you need, but it's like you're kind of like, no, let me do it my way, because my way's better. It's not. This new way is because you're going to new levels. So your breakthrough has to be to break through this Ten of Swords energy and allow a finality of this way of thinking based off of previous disappointments. Don't take that with you, because this Ten of Cups energy is going to provide you with comfort. It's going to provide you with inner child healing. There we go. Soulmate energy, not only with regard to inner child healing, but I'm also hearing with regards to any of the pursuits that whatever makes you your money in the future is not going to be based off of necessity. As far as, it's not like I gotta get a job, so I guess I'll just take anything. You're going to be able to take the things you're passionate about that speak to you on an inner child level and flip that into money, pentacles, bonuses, contracts. It may start off small, but as long as you continue to trust and to fight this inner voice that keeps, taking you back to what about that time you trusted, you thought you knew what, you thought you had clarity before and you failed. Like, as long as you can fight off that inner demon, trust and believe, no matter how small it starts, it's going to lead you to a place of abundance. So anyway, that was your breakthrough entry point. I don't know, however I'm going to title it. But I hope this helps. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye.